Yellow my dignity, I gotta let go. I gotta think straight in a simple line. And if it seems as though I'm feeling great, well then it must show I'm moaning inclined. I think I'd like to see you again. I keep all my doubts from taking over and consequently clouding my thoughts. I'd like to take a long deep breath and get all the blood to get from my brain. Oh, she takes me higher, higher, higher. Split in two, far too long. Give another tear, I know it can't be wrong. Split in two, oh it's okay. I have found the silver in the gray. Yellow serenity, I'm breathing deep now. I'm floating over, moving side to side. And if you're needing me to explain my state, I think I know how, it's on the inside. Split in two, far too long. Give another tear, I know it can't be wrong. Split in two, oh it's okay. I have found the silver in the gray.
Hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Friday. We're running a little late today, as you might have noticed, but that's okay. I'm gonna blame that one on Seamless because because our food took 2 hours to get here today. Moncrief, thank you for the resub. We'll do the introductions here in just a moment.
Moncrief_music.
I mean, it is my fault.
15 whole months of subscription, huh? That's some serious dedication.
15 months.
Thanks
damn.
for sticking around.
That is crazy.
What's the latest tune you've been jamming to lately? Keep the music playing and the good vibes flowing. Musical notes fire.
Yes, that's pretty impressive. That LP remembered that. Anyway, Mafi, congratulations on snagging that first. And hello, hi, welcome in for the first time chatter snagging first. That is impressive. That is impressive. Ross, hello, hi, welcome and happy Friday. Monday, hello, hi, welcome and happy Friday. Congratulations on hitting 30. Bamboo and Moncrief, hello, hi, of course, welcome and happy Friday. You've been listening to a lot of alternative pop rock. Rock pop, excuse me. Pop rocks are those things you stick in your mouth and then drink soda and they go blah, 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 you know, stuff like that. But that's pretty cool though. I've been listening to a lot of, well, in my head, I've been thinking Under Pressure by Queen and Bowie. Like, oh my Lord, or at least Freddie Mercury and Bowie. I don't remember what other band was involved in that one, but Jesus, it's just caught in my head. And then just a lot of ska bullshit on the way home from work. I thought you only took your hand away from a moment. I think my first comment only had a sword. Oh Jesus, well that's a Twitch problem. Did Twitch really fuck up on the first one and give you just a hammer? No. I'm sorry, not a hammer, a sword. No, you have a hammer on mine. I don't get it. I tried to demote you, but then LP and Mecha Scoot threatened to quit. And I'm like, fine, I guess I'll leave Roz as head mod and keep the hammer. It's fine. Yeah, we took the risk. I knew that we're like, okay, it's gonna be risky if we order Panera bread. But we wanted Panera. And I ordered it at 5 because I'm like, it usually takes about an hour because Panera's just busy like that. But this time it took 2 hours. And I think 1 hour of that is the delivery person's fault. Because I saw that there was on one of the labels printed on one of the things, there was a timestamp of when they printed the label. So I'm like, okay, the order was probably ready shortly after that. And it just took forever. Okay, you'll screenshot it? Good. Okay, good. Because do I believe that Twitch would fuck up like that? 100%. I fully believe that Twitch would fuck up like that. Absolutely do. Oh, and by the way, if you saw my post on Blue Sky, there's going to be a Friday that's going to be missed in there. That's all. It's going to be the 19th. Juneteenth, we will not be streaming because I'm going to be in Chicago. It's going to be fun. I'm mostly doing it to ride a train because I kept seeing on TikTok, because I explained to Morphosis, I kept seeing on TikTok all these like, here's this scenic train ride through the Alps, or here's this fantastic train ride you can take in Europe to go see these scenic things. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. But then someone was like, here's me riding the Amtrak, Lakeshore Limited in a roomette. And I'm like, actually, I could do that. And Sage has been pushing me for a long time now, several years, to be like, Red, you need to take a solo vacation somewhere. You need to just like go and just have some time to yourself doing stuff. Tuesday, hello, welcome, happy Friday. And trains are cool. Absolutely. That's why I'm so excited. There's a train I can take to see Roz to, but not, no. Well, it doesn't go from New York to over there. We don't have trains that do that yet, Roz. When we get a train that does that, I will. But unfortunately, like every other train in Europe, it requires a plane ride. And right now it requires a valid passport, which I do not currently have, and I need to renew mine. So there's like a little bit of a lead time on any of that stuff happening where I'm like, I can just book this now and go catch a train, stay in a little roomette, go on a train for a while. I mean, it's a long ass train ride too. It's like 20 hours. But that's kind of the point. Like that becomes the vacation. And then I'm just gonna like, get into Chicago in the morning on the next day and then spend that day in Chicago. And then, I have a hotel, I'm gonna stay overnight, but then I come back. But the train doesn't leave until 9 p.m. So I have like almost 36 hours in Chicago, which is, I mean, that's not enough time to really do much of anything, but I could do like, I can hit like 1 or 2 of my favorite food places easily. I could do one for dinner. I could do one for lunch the next day. I could probably also do something cool for lunch on my first day. Like go to Green Street Meats, maybe go to, oh fuck, what's there's a great place that sells sandwiches and shit. There's Luminati's, there's Portillo's. We go to Portillo's. We being me. You do not have a valid passport either. Well, then neither of us are going anywhere. Yeah, trains are awesome. And I'm a big fan of trains. That's one of my favorite things about living in the city is taking the smelly, nasty trains. But you know what, man? It's only $3 and you can get anywhere in the city. That is a freaking bargain. I could go to Queens. Why would I want to go to Queens? But I could for $3. I could go to the Bronx. Even more so, why would I want to go to the Bronx? But I could for $3. Well, there's a zoo up in the Bronx. There's also a botanic garden. I don't remember how they officially say it. In Queens, there's a mall that we go to. Like, there's places to go. Just hop on the train. It's pretty sweet. It's a lot better, a lot nicer than it used to be in like the 80s. I wasn't here at the time, but I've seen pictures. And that one does not look like a happy time. We're not getting into the game by 8 o'clock tonight because again, I was late. Because I'm also like, Sage was like, are you gonna be okay? I'm like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna rush through dinner. I'm gonna eat dinner at my own pace. And then I'm just gonna, you know, get set up, and it takes a solid 15 minutes to get all of this shenanigans up and running. We're just gonna do this shit. So yeah, we're gonna play some blueprints tonight. And what does that mean? That we made such good progress last week that we have like most of, if not like a pretty solid idea on what we need to do to find room 46. Now, I'm assuming once we find room 46 that rolls credits, but we also don't know that for sure. And there's a lot of things that need to the things that need to happen on a run. We'll go over them as we're getting actually into the game. We're going to keep less spoilery in the beginning part. We can only hope, and I'm getting, thank you. I know, right? We had so much progress last week. But we'll talk about specifically what our hopes and plans are. Skyla, hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Friday. That art you posted in the Discord was fire. That was really good. Happy Friday, welcome in. But we're gonna do that Monday. We are starting Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I have a really cheesy graphic thing that I'm gonna post probably to Blue Sky either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Just sort of hype up for it. You're currently Roz is there. Oh god, you need that pat. Wouldn't I be surprised if like Blueprints was like, no, you have to go to the post office. You have to get your new passport photo taken. File all the paper. Like, god damn it. I didn't file in triplicate, and that's what the problem is. That's a long game. Yeah, that one's gonna be, we're gonna play as much of that as we can. I'm sort of like earmarking a few Mondays in a row for that one. So we're gonna put that one on Mondays. The room is shut up. The room is not at the tree. The room in theory exists and is in the game. The tree's not in the game yet. No, it's not there yet. We tried and scary freaking Leviathans came after us. My bitrate is doing wonky things again. I apologize. If the stream is shitty quality, I do apologize. I'm sure there's a setting I could change, but I'm not gonna do it now because I don't think you can change your encoder settings when you're live because that just fucks everything up. And we did a little bonus Subnautica on Monday. You know, we built more base. We just kind of hung out. We had a very chill Subnautica stream. Like that was Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Monday. Good lord. Sadly, yeah, can't. Yeah, I know. That's okay. But yeah, we'll be doing Expedition 33 on several Mondays in a row. The concept of time. What even is? What even is? So yeah. And also next Friday is our June community game night. I have no idea what we're doing. I don't well, I guess the fallback is more crowd control something. Yeah, like you joke about it, but still, right? It could be crowd control something. It could be something else. Tune in and find out. There is that really cute, like, what is it, penguin heist? But my luck of getting that kind of stuff as community base is going is like crap. My probability of doing is very low because I just go low energy during the week because I'm like, yeah, I get going with work stuff and I'm just like, I don't have the spoons to do too many like social things and getting things going. Like my Saturday gaming group also plays games during the week and I'm just like, y'all do this stuff at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, my time, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. I wake up way too freaking early. You're right. Hello, hi, welcome, and happy Friday. Is the blue prince blue dabu dee dabu? Yeah. Or the prince is blue dabu dee dabu die. Yes. And if you know that reference, then that's cool. So yeah, who knows? Oh, look at that. We've got. Oh, we're two for two tonight on the bambooing. So we're making up for the last couple of. See, this is what it probably was. Is the stream started late, so now the RNG is like shifted. It's like bit shifted, whatever the fuck that means. I don't even know. Yeah, Blue Man Group or something. Like, is that who's in room 46? It'd be fantastic. I would love it if you go in there and just one of the Blue Man Group guys just stares at you awkwardly. You have to finish. Oh, I bet you do. Yeah. Well, if you have to like lurk or dine and dash or whatever, go for it. I've seen that you're in the process of moving and new jobbing and stuff. Hopefully it's going well. Yeah. Hopefully. And stuff. Bit shifting is when you swap a bit string between uppercase and lowercase. See, that in theory makes more sense. Like an uppercase bit is probably louder than a lowercase bit. You know, because you're typing in all caps. You just got to turn off your caps lock. And then your bits are lowercase and it's fine. Tomorrow you start traveling. Well, best of luck. Best of luck. Yeah, for me, my trip is in 3 weeks, so it's gonna be fine. I'm just like super dorked about it because it's like, yeah, I finally booked it. Roz is the loudest Brit, can confirm. Except for maybe the guy that yells on the road. He's angry car dude somewhere over there. I think he's British. Aren't you all British? If you're speaking English, I assume you're British. I mean, you could be Irish, you could be Scottish. But I could understand him, so he's not Scottish. So he could be Irish too, but I think he's British. Just angry, you know? I don't know what we're talking. I don't know what we're talking about. What are we even? I don't know, man. I realized at work, I came into my new team and I was coming from the team that owns like the monitoring platform. And I was like, hey, everyone, I am not an expert on all that stuff. So like, don't expect. And then sure enough, it's like, okay, I'm the expert now, aren't I? Sweet. But I'm just going to fucking run with it. If they're going to give me like the, hey, Red, we need someone to do this stuff. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I'm a forklift all this stuff. Y'all are going to regret giving it to me. I can't be specific, sorry. Partly because it would put you all to sleep. Really would. Okay, so Expedition 33 is coming up. Monday's probably going to make a request here at some point. I should check and see if there's game. Morty, hello, welcome in. Happy Friday. Do I have? Hold on, let me look at my backlog really quick. I think there was games I wanted to put on there. Hello, oh my god.
General Kenobi.
Was there games? I thought there was. No, I think it's all up to date. I was debating if I wanted to put that new game that Roz. Okay, Roz posted 3 games in the Discord, but it was the first one about reefs and stuff. And I think I'm gonna hold off. You must evaluate. Yeah, there's a lot of them there. Again, I like to try to have a good variety. of games that I think I would like. Are they all going to be great? Maybe not. If it were Tuesday, Tuesday would find the ones that would not work well in stream. That's Tuesday's superpower. Is identifying the games that we're just not comfortable with. Through dumb luck. Roz, yeah, you need to prepare a wheel soon. Let me know, Roz, when you've prepared a wheel, and I will completely shift all the games. I will pull half of them off, and I will put even more ones on. Yeah, it's a blessing. It's like a reward. Tuesday's great for accidental chaos. Are we sure it's accidental? I mean, it doesn't. Maybe that's what it is. It seems like it's accidental. How am I? Also, Boyle saw you and immediately wanted to laugh in. Oh, there you go. Yes, I am good. Thank you. How are you, Morty? I am good for like. I feel like there's a demographic of my viewers, you know, toddling kids that don't understand English enough to know what I'm saying, but enjoy the red panda. Like, I think that is like an audience demographic of mine. Will they count as watchers and viewers? No, they will not. They are too young to have Twitch accounts, but they will convince their parents to turn it on. Very tired. One day left to the weekend. Well, may that day pass swiftly and quietly. And then you can enjoy your weekend. Your bit shifted weekend. So it's like in capitals. I keep seeing that shit. I'm like, man, it's fine. Just seeing things like, oh, we're going to turn it into a bit string. I'm like, that's cool. I feel like given the tools that I have available to me at my place of employment, there are better things to do than do that. But Easy Delivery Company, excellent choice. That one recently came out, I think, or something. I recently added that one. So all right, we will get Easy Delivery Company on. Possibly as early as 2 weeks from today. So we'll see. It'll get on there. It'll be fantastic. I know you'll be here, or you will communicate times that you can't. I'm looking forward to that. That one looks really cute. Swizzle sticks. Don't remind me of bit shifting and outcome. I was just saying, I don't fucking know what bit shifting is. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not that I don't completely understand it. I don't understand it at all. I saw someone doing something with that on my last team. The person I was working with, he was my tech lead at the time. He wrote in like pseudocode that was mostly like C++ pseudocode or C pseudocode, something that we needed to write in Python. And he wrote out this thing, which included like bit shifting and shit like that. And then he's like, here, Red, can you write this in Python? And I'm like, yeah, I absolutely can. According to them, yes, I absolutely can. And I'm like, what? No, you don't need to do this. And it was just really interesting, like, oh yeah, right, all the different conventions of C++ and Python. You know, passing by reference as opposed to passing by value, and whatever, it's fine. Tuesday's been playing, it looks cute, awesome. And Tuesday's a way she'd explain bit shifting already, I'm sure. Well, good. No, Tuesday said it. You shift it from in the true Tuesday fashion of, you know, it's not really what happens, but you don't know enough to know that it's not really what happens. You miss C++, but you're not a programmer. I have written so little C++. I look at it and I'm just like, man, I would occasionally go through and try to understand, because the monitoring platform that I, you know, was an SRE for was all written in C++ because it needed to be performant and it needed to be at like huge scales. And I would go and I'd try to dig into what it's doing. And I'm like, so where's the code? Like, I see where you're calling this, and then I get that this is a reference to something, but when I try to dig down into it, I'm like, but where's the thing it's actually doing? I don't know, man. I don't, I'm sure I was down there eventually, or sometimes I'd be like, oh, that's it? See, because I guess I just assume that everything's going to be like really, really like advanced and with logic that just blows my mind when it's like, oh, that's literally what you're doing? Oh. That wasn't so bad. Could I have thought of it on my own? Probably not, but I can read and understand it. Love it because it's so here I am saying I don't understand things. It's so easy to read. Try to learn some Python. Absolutely do not like the Python tab spacing was a choice. It was a choice. I prefer Golang is my mangling of choice. Donut, hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Friday. An escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. Escalator is temporarily stairs. We apologize for the convenience. It's a Mitch Hedberg joke. Yeah. Python is wild. I understand enough Python to be dangerous. And I can write unsupervised Python. I like Golang. Golang is wonderful. It's got all the flaws that every other language will have in its own way. I heard someone was saying, where was this? I saw someone say that like design principles of a language are just a like roundabout way of admitting the language's flaws. It was something deep like that. I'm like, damn. That sounds really smart. Haven't checked out Golang. Yeah, Go. I refer to as Golang, but it's just Go. Because Go has such a semantic collision with so many other things that I'm like, I just call it Golang because nothing else is Golang. Yeah, there's the XKCD comic about standards. There are 13 competing standards. We're gonna come together and we are going to come up with the standard to end all standards. Ding, there are 14 competing standards. Roz said it, that's right. Roz said it. Yes. Yowzers. Felt like there was something more, but there's probably not. There's probably not. Probably just get into the game. Yeah, so it's a great opportunity if you have not already to contribute to our bamboo forest here. This wonderful thing. We've got a few pieces up. You can add more. It's going to go away while we're playing the game, but don't worry. It'll be back during the break in about 2 hours, and then it'll be back at the end. Whatever Roz says is canon. That's the problem, is Roz has a cannon. Somebody gave Roz a cannon. Roz wanted a sword, and then Roz wanted a hammer, and now someone gave Roz a cannon. And now Roz can be dangerous at distances. That's wild. We're going to play Blueprints tonight. We'll be on Monday, starting Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's going to stick around for as many Mondays as it either takes or until we get sick of it. Or until it breaks my computer again. That wasn't the one that broke the computer. It was just a Lenovo laptop and it kind of had run its course. But it did expose how badly the computer was broken. The graphics, the GPU specifically. I've opened up Blueprints several times on the new streaming game, the gaming PC, and is working fine. At least the menu looks normal, which was enough of an indicator for me. But danger is dangerous. It could be. At a distance, but not accurately. Yeah. So the blast radius is big. It's what Grape Shot is for. You know what? Just spray and pray. It was you. Everyone said it. No, I'm Spartacus, and so is my wife. Yeah. Cool. Next Friday's community game night. Again, I don't know what we're doing. No idea what we're doing. If we find something that's fun, but it might just be more TCG Card Shop Simulator with crowd control on. Oh shit. Bit shifting is just multiplying or dividing by 2, really. But usually with fixed width integers, so like convert to base 2. Move each digit over by 1 and chop off anything that doesn't fit. But what does the dishwasher do? There are rotate versions where you take the digits that you chop off and tack them on the other side. But like what? Like, so what, thank you for the head pats. So like what circumstance would you need to bit shift something? Like what would I be trying to do? And feel free to say, Red, I don't have time. I cannot. This does not fit into 1 or 2 Twitch messages. That's what I don't get is like, I don't get it. I just don't see, I don't see the need for it. And I think that kind of tells a little bit about where I'm at with my stuff of like, I will do unholy things to structure data. I will mangle the JSON till the cows come home. But I will hit a proto buff with another proto buff. But like, what? Like, why? Why? All right, let's get into the game. Sure, do it. Okay, heavy spoilers for Blueprints, by the way. It's the same operation, but the difference is what you're trying to communicate, kind of. Like, if the thing really is a series of bits, shifting is clearer than multiplying. So is it for like really, really large math stuff? Kind of. Is Friday. I'm not on Thinky page. That's good. That's good. All right. Yeah, we have a few rooms that are a main risk. We will try to call them out. It's usually when you first walk in. Not really. Okay, see, this is why I'm like, I fully believe that there are completely legitimate cases where this is actually the most optimal thing to use, because the people that I worked with and work with still are like, have always been some of the smartest people I know. I've never been in danger of being the smartest person in the room where I work, and I love that. Being math, the most giant math, I don't actually know, right? There is a need for it, and it is one of those of like, yes, but you're like so deep into the lower level things that like you need it to be performant as shit. Because I was reading someone saying like, all right, if you took an array or a list of numbers, right? And you needed to figure out, this is like an interview question, and you need to figure out which 2 of those numbers will add up to a third number. You know the third number, and you have another list of numbers. How could you most quickly figure out which 2 of those numbers add up to that third number? And they were like, what you could do is you could just add them all to an array and then walk the array and try this, but that scales linearly or exponentially with the number of numbers you add to it. So like at smaller numbers, yeah, that's fine. But as you get to like much larger numbers, the compute just grows out of hand. So like what you do is you put it into a dictionary, but your key value is the number and the position is the value. So your key is the number. Geometrically, we're growing by planet size. Yeah, right. Log n notation, big O notation, whatever. And so what you do is you just say, all right, you take the number that is known and you say, my known number minus, you just say, all right, give me the dictionary in whatever order. And then the number minus, like they use the example of 9 and then 7 and 2 are in there. So you say 9 minus, and your first value, your first key is 7. So 9 minus 7, and then you look up the key of 2 and see if it returns anything, because you'll know immediately when you're looking that up. So that way you can find it much more quickly. And you only need to walk the array once rather than do a nested iteration of the array twice for 2 different values. Which, by the way, the first one you could trip up, because if you're doing like, you need to get to 12 and the first number is a 6, you could say, well, I add 6 to itself because that's the first number that I walk in the array, when there's a second 6 somewhere else. That's also a way to catch the other one, is because if they aren't unique values, then you're going to try to add another one and you're just like, well, shit. Unless, well, I guess, of course, unless your key can have like multiple values, like you're not just a value of an int, you're a value of a slice of ints or something, whatever. Sorry, I didn't mean to get into this. This is fine. Let's play Blueprints. That seems so much more fun. A multi-set. There you go. There you go. Yes, yes, Tuesday, a multi-set. Thank you. You can teach the class now. I'm really good at some of the things that I do. And you know what? I'm not good at some of the things I'm not good at. And that's okay. That's okay. That's what makes a team a good team, is everyone brings a diverse set of skills. And you're not having everyone do the same thing. So like the person next to you and the person behind you and the person on the other side of you are all good at other things. And that's good. Because then you cover such a wide range of skills. And you have the thing you're good on. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so now we're in the screen. We're going to talk heavy spoilers. What we need to do. What I'm hoping to accomplish on a run today. Step 1, get the basement key. We need to do that. And hopefully at the same time, get the coat check. So that we can start to check the basement key every single time. Until we have basement keys out the wazoo. Step 2, we need to get the pool in order to get the pump room. Preferably at the same time we have the basement key. Because then we can drain the fountain out front. And then take the basement key and get into the basement via the fountain. Because we drained the fountain at the very end of last stream, but I neglected to recheck in the basement key. So unfortunately, we lost access to the basement key and we need to get it again throughout the course of the game. That's kind of what we need to do, because then there's stuff we have to do in the basement. I'll save that because whatever. Also, because we live in 2026, my notebook ran out of battery and I needed to charge it. So it's charging on the bed behind me. My notebook is powered on. This is such a dumb statement. I love it. Yeah, my Remarkable ran out of battery, but fortunately it powered on. I plugged it into enough juice. It was at 10% when I started stream, so we should be good. I know Analog Life, seriously. There's something about Analog Life. The Remarkable is good because it's closer to the feel of writing on paper than, say, oh, we don't need to refine the pump room right now. That change stays. The thing is drained. I'm not gonna walk out there. But, okay, so the pump room maintains its state between runs. That's really good. So yeah, the Remarkable is better to write on, more satisfying to write on than like writing on an iPad with an Apple Pencil. But it is still not the same. I don't think you'll ever get to be the same as writing on a piece of paper with a graphite pencil. Or whatever kind of pencil it is. I don't know. Number 2. Number 2. A lead pencil. Graphite's something else completely different. Like, that's just a level of texture that is just, you can't get. There are certain rooms with absolute quality of life setups. It's great. Yes. Pick up this thing because we don't know what this is yet. And it goes somewhere and we just don't know what or where. I don't know where. Okay, but before we grab our daily allowance, we are gonna go check out the outside room. Because one time, it's a surprise tool that'll help us later. What is that from? That's from a thing. Shit, I know that's from a thing. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Is it a shotgun? Maybe. Yeah, Mickey Mouse. Mickey, the new. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. The shelter, the trading post, or the hovel. I don't think we have the hovel yet. The shelter. Was the shelter the... No, that's the tomb. Which I still don't understand, but we're gonna do the hovel. What did that get us? Special floor plans now cost additional steps and... Oh, that's good. Notice of termination. Oh, good Lord. Termination. Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication. Ouch. And maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. Dude. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed. And right. But also a hovel. Your final wages will be settled promptly. Is this why like the shovel just shows up randomly in places? And Babbage house manager. Well, dude had to like sleep on that. No wonder he's pissed. Oh, fuck. Also, I booted up the old thing and I copied over all of the screenshots from it. So we have all the screenshots once again. I realized why they disappeared is because they were on the other computer. So we now have all screenshots again, including duplicates of all of these. Just because. $45,292. Where is room 46? July 5th, 1990. Ugh. Tested my full house theory, no luck, as expected. Hold on. Need to do bigger adjustments here. Hang on it. Maybe that's better. Okay, apologies. 45292? 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. Game, please. I mean, which is like 929? Which is like 1111? Which is 4. Does anyone else do that game in your head where you take numbers and you just continually add them together until you just have 1 digit left? I know there's actually like there's a way to like do a check on a number of like by doing that as a way to verify like, all right, I got close enough to the same number. Not 0451. Game, you need to hand over your immersive sim badge, right? Ugh. Anyway. Okay. No idea. See, this makes me think that like... Wait a minute! Is this number 4? This is all of them! It's all 4! Oh, fuck off. You fuck off with that shit. What is this, the witness? This game. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope, game. Please don't. I can't take that. Are we witnessing? Witness me. I'm awaited in Valhalla. Which, by the way, if you've never seen Mad Max Fury Road, then you've never seen it. Monday was biting their tongue so hard and you were considering my room. I bet. I absolutely bet. But I'm just like, you know what? It's good. As much as I wanted to do the whatever the bunker, I'm like, we've never done this room before. So, okay, good. And especially because Monday seemed very happy. They seemed very happy that I picked the hovel. Okay. So So, let's do it. We gotta go look. Oh, look, there's bear traps. Can I set a bear trap out for someone? I don't know. Something? I'm sure I missed something in there, but my excitement is palpable. You were 100% trying to figure out how to say you haven't picked the hovel yet without being too obvious. And yeah, saying nothing is usually the best, because then usually if you're too sneaky about that, then I will catch on. But no, I'm like, no, we haven't done the hovel yet. We got to do the hovel. And so whatever dumb luck happened in that moment, I appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? What are you? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. We're going down over the thing. It's the Wonkavator. I know, right? Honestly, if I have a Wonkavator, okay, I feel like I know where this is going, but I don't want to say. Well, okay, I could say, but everyone else is gonna be like, no, right, wrong. Does this take me to the basement? Does this take me to the other side of the basement? Ooh! I thought I was gonna walk out of there for a second. Thank you for the lurk, Morty. Can I take my hat? Scripps and Rutherford Mining Company Excavation Department. Foreman's log number 3. July 2nd, 1915. I'm gonna find out. We'll find out soon. Exactly, right? You are one with the shadows. That's way too long. And yeah, that was huge. I thought I was gonna walk out of that. More like can I have a ballista? I'd like to shoot it at whoever designed this house. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. We've seen those. Last week when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars are visible. But after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every well, they need to draft the right cards, right rooms. And every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rocks, and debris, or debris, if you're Roz, I think. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Gee, I wonder which one it was. Game, I can't do more mysteries. I'm sorry. I just want to find the room. Okay, right, because there's all those. Okay, so we are veering away from the house. I actually, because this is my stream and I'm wearing a suit, I declare this the 47th room, because the 46th room was the basement. So therefore, we have 101% of this game. We have beaten more than what the game has to offer. What is that? How can I get to there? The precipice. Oh shit. Oh shit. How? I didn't miss anything, did I? I was too busy being snarky about it. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Sorry, game. I know, right? Oh, this game. And to think, well, at one point I never even stepped outside. Ah, the rotunda. How far down does this shit go? What a geographical oddity. 2 weeks from everywhere. Stop. Okay. 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 Why, game? I mean, we just did this. There's no earthly way of knowing. 45292. Brain is gravid with thoughts. Why are there? Why are there 6 pieces? Why are there 6 pieces? Nope. But we don't have a pink, a purple, or a yellow. All we have is blue. And we don't have any duplicates of a piece. So those don't mean much of anything. So we have a king, a queen, a rook, a pawn, a knight, and a bishop. Which is all the chess pieces represented. Yes, yes. Yes. So that is all chess pieces represented. And we're blue. But we're not necessarily like a part of like a side of the board. I feel like we have enough, but we don't have enough. Again, it's either a pattern that I'm not catching, or we just don't have enough yet. Fuck sticks. So yeah, I don't think any amount of stumbling around is gonna make that one make sense. God, that's so frustrating. so many, it's like we're just missing this number of pieces. We saw the in the one room, we saw a chessboard with pieces, but it was not chess related in any way, shape, or form. It was numbers based. It just happened to be on a chessboard. We have pictures of that. I wonder if we do. No, we don't have a picture of that. Yeah, the thing that wasn't a grid and bothered all of us. Exactly. So again, I'm not expecting it to be a chess puzzle, even though I'm treating it as such. So we have the pieces that can move. Fuck. It probably has nothing to do with that. Let's keep exploring. There's more down here. Let's keep moving and we'll come back to this. But damn, do I want to throw that puzzle off the cliff. We have a door that we have not opened yet. Foreman's copy, do not remove from the site. Realm and whatever, sigils of the past and presumably present by Professor R. Willard. Oh, the first era. Either of natural, something from the creations of or custom to the records, various signs of the aid of something they did this in order that the blank of their realm might not be something by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils. This game loves a book almost as much as Myst does. Those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and other documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating, I'll be the judge of that, fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, each variation tells a story of the land. Each adornment borders around the sigils have a special meaning. Okay? This sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual components to make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of four things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. The core is one of these. How convenient. We've seen this on the lever that brought us down here. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells the story behind the history of the name. The history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. The hints are hinting, right? Or hintering in this case. This page is pretty much useless. So the rays potentially mean something in how? The moats, the border, Banners Marshall Fog. Banners Marshall Fog. You've seen banners. We have a picture of this. Tribal Agriculture Marshall. Does not appear to line up with any of those. Well, fuck sticks. Okay, so we do in fact have all of the book photographed, screenshotted, but it's learning, and we have it for reference for later. We cannot get to the rest of it. This is the end of what we can get to. The game has decided we have used a step in here, though, which is rude and insubordinate. Or did it? I'm gonna leave that like that. Just in case that informs the house in any way, shape, or form. I have an ad coming up in 1 minute. Because we got off to a late start, the ads are going to be running a little late themselves. Yeah, because that is that. Whatever. But it is not part of a sigil. And that's okay. Okay. Oof. So, like, we learned things, but what did we learn? We don't know. We don't have anything useful that it attaches itself to at the moment. We have yet another puzzle. But that puzzle has not yet attached itself to any information that would give us the answer to what that puzzle is looking for. Much like the statues in the catacombs, there is a piece of information that allow us to make sense of it, but I don't know if we have it yet, and if we have, I haven't applied it yet. One would think that this is in fact an entire puzzle game. It does love its puzzles, yes. We're just gonna go say hi to the door really quick, as we can. It is but one of four ways to get down there. Yeah, 4 that we can see. I know, soon. All we need is the basement key then, which is very encouraging, honestly. And there's also something off the reservoir. If we can get to the point where we lower the reservoir, There is something off the reservoir itself. Okay, so from all this, we have a bishop straight ahead. We'll go ahead and burn the closet because again, we're looking for the basement key. We have the shovel though, and there is a dig spot in the hovel. Let's go dig that up really quick. I know it burns a couple of steps, but we're looking for an item, and items are sometimes found in dig spots. Play a little diggy hole. As a treat. Yeah, and we're in a good place. We haven't, which I'm setting myself up now to have this be a problem. We haven't run out of steps in several days. Several days. So we're in a good spot as far as our starting steps. Which gives us room to explore. Which I appreciate from the game. We've had several things add permanently to our steps. Like our Fitbit, our comfortable sneakers, a good night's rest, a good stretch ahead of time. And in fact, none of these contribute to it. That's just me being a big ol' silly head. But because we have the hovel, we could burn through steps much more quickly today. Let's grab the observatory. It'll cost us 3 steps, but kind of okay. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Game, I don't like your music. Your music is giving me too much sass. I am sorry to say. And then immediately spare green room. Can make a bouquet. Oh, gem. Okay. That one contained a gem. We have ourselves a broken lever, which is useful if we find the other thing. I forget the name of it. But it's there somewhere. One of the levers. The secret garden has the broken lever. No, the greenhouse has the broken lever. That's the one. You must go to sleep. Waking up at Morty, good night. Have a good sleep. May you fall asleep quickly and rest well before 5 a.m. Vivre du boudoir. We're definitely gonna have fun. We're gonna be crashing out, but we will be having fun while we do it. Guaranteed. Thank you for the nuggies. I didn't remember that was there. I just walked over to be snarky and was lucky that I found it. The bedroom. Yes. But yeah, we will take our gems, even though we're not going to be spending as many gems this time. In fact, I don't know what we'd be spending gems on. We're at least finding a bunch of stuff that'll give us steps. But what I'd like is the basement key game. I don't have a strong need for the breaker box at the moment. None of our current short-term goals revolve around that. That's not to say that won't change in the future, but hold off on a key use just. The den. We're gonna cut ourselves off really quickly though, aren't we? They're my shinies. They're my precious. Yeah, we'll use a key on this, could be a bad idea. Nope, neutral. Well, neutral in the sense that the key-wise. Okay, this one we need to get... Oh, well, we have cut ourselves off from the... No, we haven't cut ourselves off from this house. There's still a door. The Nook, the parlor. Let's do the Nook. Because, again, gems are going to be fun, but we're not going to need as many this time. Commissary. Items for sale. Let's do that. We have 11 coins. We still cannot play Dirigiblocks. Again, I take that personally. Sledgehammer. Sleeping mask, running shoes. Craven, hello, hi, welcome in. No, let me bring up the thing, you... Okay, bastard. Hold on a second. There's keys. No, those are magnifying glasses. Yeah. I had a thing somewhere that told me what I could make. We're doing well, Craven. How are you? How did I make that thing, that sledgehammer? I need a battery. I need a shovel. And something else. Let's sledge a garage hammer. It'll be fun. We are choosing violence today. The pool. Not as necessary, though. Doing good. Oh, you went to a concert on Monday. Oh, that's awesome. What? Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the concert. By all means, if you have a choice to watch my stream or go to a concert, go to a concert. The pool seems fun. 3 steps. It's a steep price to pay. But this will give us the locker room and some other things as well. The sauna. I don't think we've had the sauna yet. The khakis. The concert was a blast. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Who was it? What was the concert for? If you care to share. If you don't worry about it. All right, continuing on down, because again, this could just be a short run, but a productive run nonetheless. No, wait, we still have the chapel thing open. The conference room, the parlor, or the conference room is as good as any. As December falls, TX2, from Ashes to New, and headlining was Black Veil Brides. I have not heard of any of those, but that sounds cool though. Okay, the courtyard. We could do the courtyard. The courtyard might have places to dig. Metal. Okay, I'm like, it sounded. Yeah, that sounds about right for what I would assume that those bands are. Well, that's cool. More coins, but there's nothing really in the shop that's going to be useful for us. More gems from the plants. If I could sell gems, that would be really cool. All right, let's go back. Wait, I could go out the other way through the courtyard. Gems for days. The vault key. We do not have the vault, so let's leave the coat check. Oh no, I'm so sorry you got bamboozled. No. The laboratory, let's do the parlor. We like crashing out to that puzzle. I think I triggered some people on TikTok with that puzzle. Not the puzzle, but the way that I was, doing the Princess Bride references. Which is fun. Which is always fun. Which, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, we posted, Roz did a cut of one of these, the last one, of me doing one of these puzzles. And I posted it. It's cute. A box next to this box contains the gems. So, like, hello, future Roz. Exactly. Like, this can't be either true or false. A box next to this box displays a false statement. That can't be true because this isn't displaying any statement, which means this one has to be true, which means this one. They're getting spicy. Of course, on today's run, where I don't need gems, we've got 11 gems. 11. The master bedroom. Or, the sauna. Let's grab the sauna. Tomorrow you'll start the day with a 20 extra steps. Well reasoned, thank you, Tuesday. And the reason it is because I'm a panda. Don't question it. Huh. Yeah, that gem would be so hot. I know. Okay, back up to the chapel. Going to the chapel and we're gonna spend a key on a door to maybe get farther in the house. But who's heating up the rocks, right? It's not the groundskeeper. They got fired. Or not doing their job so well. When they were like, hello, you've done a mediocre job. And by the way, you're fired. Biggest surprise never. We have keys. We have keys to spare. So we use key. We open door. There is only but one choice, and that is the passageway. I mean, I could have technically chosen any of them, but they would have all led to disappointment in the form of an end of the thing. Let's open up this door. The coat check again. The dark room. We're going to do the dark room. It's going to be flashy lights when we go in. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Here we go. All right, we're done. Eyes can be open. Fuck sticks. That's what I wanted to go that way. No, they're both security locks. Why is the dark room always security locks? Game, I would like a flashlight. Can you give me a flashlight? Well, that was a bummer. To thwart me, the game knows I am too powerful. I am too powerful and therefore must be stopped. If we find that, though, that would be cool. We'll do the corridor, because that keeps the dream alive. Yeah, we risk it for the biscuit, and the game said, nope, nope. We could get a key for each bedroom in our house. That would be 3 keys. But we're gonna go through the drawing room. I'm gonna run out of steps today. I'm gonna run out of freaking steps today. I just said we haven't had a problem with this, and the game said, "Well, I can fix that for you." Hold my blueprints. The billiard room, I don't need to spread gems. Game, I'm good. The cheddar has been cheddared. It's fine. The billiard room. Let's go do some maths. Maybe, game. Maybe you'll give me... Maybe you'll give me the right thing. That is 11. That one's an easy one. Oh, fuck. What was the square? What? No. Wait, no, 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 no. Thank you, money. Yeah, I'm like, I've already solved that one. Okay, 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 hold, okay, Have I? Oh, fuck. 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 I mean, no, this is good, though. This is good. This is, hold on. I'm gonna pull forward my plugged in notebook. Which is now over halfway charged. Okay. Need a new page. Page 4. Okay. Maths. AKA bit shifts. That joke is just gonna run forever. Okay, so we have blue. We have pink. We have purple. And we have yellow. Blue is plus. Shit, wrong keyboard. Okay. 3 squared is 9. Purple is divided by... 4 squared is 16, divided by 8 is 2. Pink is multiplication, and yellow is subtraction. Oh, shitballs. Okay, 16, 32, divided by 16 is 2. It's a good thing we don't need decimals in this one, because, damn, what are you? You're just a silver key. Can I unlock the basement with a silver key? Your thoughts on this puzzle are redacted with painful laughter. Yes. Okay. Plus 4 is 4. Plus 5 is 9. Times 2 is 18. Divided by 9 is 9. Minus 2 is 7. That's in the hovel. No! 18 divided by 9 is 2. So it's 0. Thank you. I knew that was wrong. Thank you. So that's 0. That's 0. Yeah, please call out this, especially the basic arithmetic problems. So yeah, plus 4 plus 5 is 9. Times 2 is 18. Divided by 9 is 2. Minus 2 is 0. Which again gives us nothing. Oy, oy, oy. Math worksheet. We have 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12. I'm kind of away from the microphone, so if you can't hear me, please, I don't know, wait. Or tell me. 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 1 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 1 minus 3 is 2. 6 plus 1, that's purple, right? I'm going to assume that's purple. 21. Well, because if it was 7 divided by 3, then that would be weird. Beeb, hello, hi, welcome. I know, ooh, math, right? Right? I hate it. I hate it. 6 times 1 times 3 is 18. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. We are hating this game. This game just makes us hate it in so many ways. I just ugh. 6 minus 1, 5 times 3 is 15.
Zenenic wants to take away your glasses for 5 minutes.
Haha, I finished the worksheet before you did it. Dude, Peachy getting comfy to journal and ready to watch you do math. Well, we just did math. I just finished it. Ha 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 ha. So, our math workbook, yeah, math is done. 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12, 10, 4, 2, 21, 18, 15. That doesn't mean much. And then this is 0. Is 0. Which doesn't really inform us of anything. Unless we can get a clue about the values of the chess pieces. If we can get that, then there could be some other combination of things with this. We do have every chess piece represented here. Okay. I don't think we're going to get much else. Again, basement key game. I'm going to manifest the basement key. Like an MFer. Get a high. I want to be able to look at the map here. Can I do that, please? I don't feel like the map is material information. If you didn't know, if you don't know, but you might think, do you want to help me to wait? Do you want me to keep? If you want to, oh wait, yeah, Roz. If you don't know, but you think you might, if you want to speculate, feel free to speculate. I don't want to introduce the pain of the locker room into my life. I don't need that. Oh, and then we're gonna get more steps in a second anyway. I'm trying to look at things really up close so you can kind of see from my view how fuzzy it is. Yeah, we'll use this key here because what are we saying? You look at the hovel note and now I don't like these. Like these. The walk-in closet. I don't feel like we've seen the walk-in closet. It comes with 4 items though. I want the game to give me a little like ding every time we go into a room we've never been in before. I need that in my life. We have a compass. Okay, cool. It's a little late for that game. And we have salt here. We have salt. Speculation. There's chess pieces in rooms. I don't like where the sentence is going. You wonder if they're like the pictures that, yep, I just thought of that too. Boop. As I was reading your sentence, I realized like that might not be the thing. Dark Rider with the boops. Oh, hi, happy Friday. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Well, we're going to get to use the salt on the food we're going to eat in there. Oh, hi, welcome and happy Friday. I think you're right, Roz. I really think you're right with that. I really think you're right. Tended and lost. Oh, we're 50%. 20 steps. I'm going to absolutely have dinner. I don't have the aquarium yet. We're going to have dinner. OBS, I desperately need you. We got 21. A little bonus on the top. A little sprinkle as a treat. We have one key. We have number 5 here. And we have these 2. Fuck. We can brute force it. We have enough information to brute force this, Roz. We can do this. We have 4 of the 5 pieces on the board right now. I don't.
Okay, Red, you can put your glasses on again.
I don't want the boiler room. But I do want the boiler. No, we're not going to burn. We actually do need to conserve steps a little bit. We're going to read a book. Not before we sledgehammer the shit out of this thing. A silver key. And we use the silver key. The pump system. Pool Series 8. Right. Okay. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons to your own home needs, 1 button for each. Yeah, I think we get this. I feel like we get that. Yeah, with just if we have. Oh fuck, we checked that out twice. Watch, it was back-to-back days too. Wasn't long. It wasn't far apart. We know that. We know that. Okay. The level of self-control. Oh, I bet Monday. Yeah. Okay, so we have 29 steps. The corridor, we can kind of make out. We could maybe make out something in the dark room. Maybe. Although now, if we have the power, oh my god, we could have had that. I don't want to burn. I don't want to burn unnecessary stepsies. Steppies. Stippy stoppies. We're gonna see. I say this, but then I keep using things. What matters? We don't have any other doors open at this point, so it's just what's out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Fuck! I stepped in and it docked me. Fuck. That is too steep of a price. We could get to the vault key. It's way back here though, isn't it? Where was the code check? It's in here, right? I thought it was way back in the beginning. Where's the code check? Did I make that up? Oh, I drafted it, but then I didn't select it. That's what it was, right? It's 1 gem to 3 steps. I don't like it, man. That is nasty as fuck. Yeah, I drafted it, but I didn't select it. That's what it was. Well, that's a bedroom. And that's a blow pop. Hello, hamster. Okay, let's start heading back and look for those MF and chess pieces. I think we could get to that. I assume we could get to that. Yeah, hi, bye, hamster. So this is column 2, number 5. Don't call it Mambo number 5. There is no chess piece in here. There's no chess piece in here. So that does not appear to be the case. At least I don't think. Unless... unless it's not in this position. Let's check the 4th row and see what we can find. We have a bishop. We have a bishop. The bishop is in row 4. Chessboard hovel. Is bishop. And that is middle column. Column 3. Whether each room, yeah. Roz was wondering that as well. If it is like, I'm just gonna record it just because, and then we can figure that out later. So if we go down to the 2nd row, we have 4 rooms there, so we can figure that out. So we might not have enough information just yet to solve this, but again, assuming this is all here, there's nothing in this position. There should also be nothing. This is row 1, so there's not gonna be anything here. There should be nothing in here as well, assuming this logic works. Which means we're looking in the conference room. Hey, look at that. Another win. And then the sauna. So in order for this to work, there'd have to be something in the sauna. Because the middle 3 are empty, so it'd have to be the outer 2. So if this logic is correct. You know what they say about assumptions? They make my caboose look fabulous. Why would there be a chess piece in a sauna? There does not appear to be a chess piece in here. So that kind of kills that theory. Yeah, that kind of kills that theory. To warm up from the cold. Can I get another 20 bonus steps? I know, right? In this game, I would not have been surprised to find a chess piece in the sauna at all. So we are going to run out of steps today. It is going to happen because it's cruel. So we're just gonna double check. That there's no like teeny tiny chess piece hidden under the table. I would crouch, but this game does not grant us knees. Okay. So we learned a little bit, but we did not make progress on our bigger goal. I can't think of anything within 2 steps of here that I want to do. So we're gonna just walk until the game takes away our last step. Then we're gonna continue. Again, what did we learn? I don't know. But we did learn. We opened up a whole new area of the house. We found a new puzzle to be solved. And once again, we're missing the cipher by which we would solve the puzzle. The cipher is too busy talking in the restaurant to Agent Smith and wanting a juicy steak. That the snozberries taste like snozberries. How far can we walk before there's the step and fade to black? There we go. I've been exhausted and I know and we've done the hovel. I know how that is the most blueprints way that day could have ended. At the beginning of the day, I'm like, we've got so many steps we don't have to worry about it. The game's like, well, okay then. Bet. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. The humble pie was delicious. Prosaic Inn. I missed that part. I just clicked through, admittedly. I'm glad someone's paying attention and reading the flavor text. Because I am certainly not. We have our bonus 20 steps, though. Damn, I know. Give me back my thing. All right. Step 1. Over there. Items for trade. We'll try the trading post. Maybe we can trade this microchip for dynamite and use that dynamite to blow up the frickin' basement door. Trade it for a coin purse? Trade the coin purse for dice. And then run out of stuff because we can't trade the dice. Well, it's worth a try. Again, I was hoping to trade. We know this. I was hoping to trade for the basement key. I don't even remember how we happened across the basement key. But I could re-roll rooms, which is not entirely unhelpful, given our current state of things. We're gonna begin to the left with the den. Basement key is superior to even God key. Yeah, because we have a pawn here. It doesn't make sense for a pawn to be here if that were the cipher to the puzzle. Or we don't understand the purpose of the pawn being here if that's the cipher to the puzzle. I don't even know if cipher is the right word. What is the word I'm using? Oh, the basement key was found in the... Shit. That does make sense, doesn't it? Okay, well that means we gotta get back to the antechamber to get the basement key. Thank you, that's really helpful information. That's really helpful information. So let's go. Let us continue on. Yeah, and so we can stop trying to find it other places too, which is... Ah, if only... That metal detector. Oy. We find one more coin. We just might. We just might. So close and yet so far. So far. All right. Again, the beeline. We'll billiard it today once more. Those look like those are dice. 6, 2, 3, 50, 1. I'm like 0. Game. 12 to minus 11 is 1. Times 1 is 1. Times 2 is 2. Times 4 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. We could have canceled some of those out, but still. Game. Capital G. Combine the sledgehammer with the metal detector. It'll detect how metal you are for breaking through the walls like the cooling. I wish I could. Oh my god, I want to. I want to so bad, game. I just want to be able to smash something in this game. Because the game is driving me up the wall. And therefore, makes me want to break the things. Thought I saw something on the floor. I'm losing my mind, chat. Just slowly but surely. Losing it. Like, in a fun way, right? But losing it nonetheless. Now, we have to, like, get to there and along the way do the thing and stuff. Fuck sticks. Yes, security. We're gonna hold on to the security room because I want the breaker room now. The chapel, because I know that'll spend things, but that'll, yeah. So that is in fact tied to the chapel. So that is Let's sigh. Thank you, Monday. I realize I'm like running through it. Parlor. Because we haven't lost our minds on a logic puzzle since the last time. There was a lot of fruit the last time, too. Did I get something for more fruit? One of the other statements is false. One of the other boxes contains gems. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Ouch. Ray Sherman, hello, hi, welcome in. Happy Friday. Seriously. The secret garden room. It wasn't, I don't think it was in the house at the time. We've got to have some words. Okay, if they'll both be false. It's a complex statement. I thought we banned these in the Treaty of 1942. If you replace the word one and the other statements with the word both, they will both be false. Both of the other boxes contains gems is definitely false. Both of the other statements is false. Well, that's just not grammatically correct anymore, game. If both of the other statements are false, well, it doesn't tell us where the gems are. So that one could be false. And this one could be false. And this one could be true. I'm just going to do this one. Because if these two... We know what. I don't have to explain everything. I don't have to explain it. It's the only one that references the gems. And if we negate them by the power of Panda Tail, pedantics. Oh, look, we have this. We could go trade this for more things. I could get myself the metal detector after we've already filled out the house. You know what I mean, Vern? By the power of modus telendo ponens. By the power of bit shifting. Oh my God, I can finally draft the Dovecoat. We've had this so many times, I've never actually drafted it. Hello, Dovecoat. If only we had the shovel this time. Now we can rotate things, which is honestly extremely useful. Just... yeah, doves are such friend, right? I could climb up there. We could get onto the roof, chat. We could climb up this, get out that door, and then we'd be on the roof and we could run back there. You know what I mean, Vern? Motherfucker. I really need now to find that the breaker room. We're gonna redraw. How do I rotate you? Does that just like let me rotate? We could get into the cloisters. We could do that one again. I want to do this, but I want to rotate you. Is that not what that means? Did I misinterpret what that means? Okay, so if you have the option to draft the Dovecoat, you can only rotate the room selections with the Dovecoat? I don't like that. Game, that's not nice. Yeah, that's what that says, isn't it? Okay. Well, shit, fuck. Okay, so we've burned an entire wing now. And we're in there. Well, bastards. Okay. Back down. And then continuing on. Yeah, bright lights indeed. The bright lights of the whatever that room that was. Shit. Let's get stuff for our effort, if nothing else. Let's do some of that. The courtyard. The courtyard seems lovely. In which we have a sledgehammer. Huzzah. We can break stuff conditionally. We can break very weak padlocks. Okay, the breaker box. Good. We will burn the steps to do this. Chess piece. Shit. Russ, we already kind of disproved that one, unfortunately. We did already kind of disprove that. We're going to turn off the keycard system. Yeah. Both because the chapel had the bishop both times. And the required pieces that we would have needed were not there. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit of a detour. We're going to go back to the security room and we're going to set all the doors to be more doors to be locked, because that will help us now that we've disabled the security system, the keycard system. That'll help us in the long run as we get higher up, because that's where we need to go. Yeah, we did. I know. I was that's just the kind of thing this game would do based off of other stuff. But it did not. Keycard system settings, we're going to set the security level to high, and we're going to change the offline mode to unlock it because we turned off the system. So now we should have more doors that are available to us as we get higher up. And now, we have to go back to the courtyard, and we need to get a good draw. And we've burned both of our dice. Although we could go and trade our coin purse and or sledgehammer for more dice, potentially. But we have break time coming up in 5. All right, hopes and prayers. Living on a dream. Oh, well, we're off to a great start into the boiler room, which we don't currently need. Spread me some cheddar, yeah. Yeah, just casually strolling into more doors, exactly. Into the patio, which will spread some gemmy gems, which will hopefully help us now that we have a need for gems again. Do the corner. Let's keep going. I don't see a need at the moment, based off of my goals for this run, to turn on the power in the boiler room. We've done it before, and I don't see a need for this one. So maybe some other time, but not this one. Okay. Through the veranda. The coat check is lovely, but we're going to pass. Through the bedroom. Running out of options still really fast. We're gonna dark room. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to dark room to keep the dream alive. Unless the dove coat, well, We could walk all the way back to the Dovecote. But we still don't have any of the rooms that give us a lever. All right, flashing lights. That one will be open. Here's our lovely foundation. Which, now that I think of it, we've been through rooms that have the foundation. Oh, me no likey. Let's pick the middle one. Minus 21. Ow. That one hurt. The kitchen, but we don't have the gems for it. Fuck sticks. Fuck sticks. All right, so we have to spend our key on the Dovecote, which is fine. We can do it. We have to hope we can survive that long. We have to walk that long. I know, oof indeed. I know. This is why I'm like, we had too much luck the last session. Secret garden key? Secret garden key. Which we could use. The secret garden has 2 entrances. We could use the secret garden key and force that over there. I think. Maybe. Either way, yeah, I mean, unless we, in the process of getting to the antechamber, get lucky. Well, no, the secret garden, no, but the secret garden has, no, the secret garden doesn't have one in it. It was the whatever the fuck had one in it. No, it is a secret garden. The greenhouse has the broken one. So yes, no, we do want the secret garden, and that actually works out well for us, because that puts us, okay, we have break time. We're just gonna go into break. Okay, it is break time. It's gonna be a 5-minute break. We're gonna run 3 minutes worth of ads on the Twitch side. So, but you're not gonna miss anything because we're gonna have the BRB screen up. So this is a great opportunity, if you've been sitting down for a long time, to stand up, stretch your legs, refill your water, keep yourself hydrated in a good way, grab a snack, keep your blood sugar in a good place, or sneak into the antechamber and get me the basement key. Capiche? Cool. See everyone in 5. Hello, hi, welcome back. Welcome to the second half of stream. This is the part where we just continue to be disappointed by this game. Because we do. Kind of how it goes. Kapoosh. Kapoosh indeed. I missed that on my way out the door. Anyway, we were heading to the far end of the Dovecote. We got 9 steps to do it in. So the likelihood again, the likelihood of this being a success are slim. Let's get, we start fresh tomorrow. Yeah, we're making progress. We are. Oh, I could have gone to the commissary and picked up the metal detector. That is okay though. We don't need that. We don't actually need that. Do I sound convincing? Because I don't feel convincing. Especially because we have 3 steps left. I have a special key. Secret garden. Yes. We need, wait a minute. 1, 2. Fuck. Yeah, we can't do anything even when we get there. Oh, look, it's a metal detector. That's cool. And we have this, which is kind of cool. The broken lever. And we have this, which we've never actually solved. Fruit is spread around the house, but it could be risky. I mean, yeah. We have 4 steps. We're yeah. I don't have a lot of faith. So that's 3 different cardinal directions. Hold on a second. Have we seen anything that makes us think of cardinal direction? It's a 4x4 square. Cardinal direction. You solved this one by accident? I figure you could probably brute force it, you know? Brute forcing could be fun. I don't know why we have this. Why are you saved? What did we do? Yeah, because I realized that I had a picture of that. Don't know where that came from. More of those. Like, what are we even looking for? God, this game. Something that looks like cardinal directions multiple times. Oh shit, is this the guy that got fired? No wonder he got fired. They needed him again and he wasn't there. Okay. Fast running through things. Yeah, that's one you could like brute force if you knew. We'll open it. under protest. I know, right? Seriously, we're like, if we could just get the dining room like in the next row, we would be set. We would be set. What I could do is I could draft that room. I could draft this room without walking into it, and then draft the next room up. Did I just like? I could just look. I could seriously. I have a sledgehammer game. I have a sledgehammer. These are within my reach. Too many amateur tests around. Sir, you are glitching through the map there. It's a very missed puzzle. All right, let's draft this room. No, let's not. Look, I did the key cards. That way I didn't have this problem. Don't you introduce... Ah! Game. It's a blurst run. Well, it's not a hit. I know, right? Like, look at the end 20 steps. This is just setting us up for just that much more disappointment. Yeah, that was an S tier pull. That was glorious. Let's grab... We'll go to you next. Game, for fuck's sake. The maid chamber, less likely to find items. And a gem as a tree. I don't care. It gets me around the river bend. Wouldn't it be funny if there was an item in the maid chamber? You're less likely to find items around the house, but you will find one in the maid chamber. Let me wear the hat. Let me wear the silly hat. Here we go. Damn it.
To the idiot mobile.
Foiled by keys.
Well,
Roz!
just _. 53 months of sticking it out through Twitch's shenanigans? Now that's what I call commitment. Twitch better stop lagging behind and get with the program.
I know, man.
Glad you finally caught this pop-up, though. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream roller coaster ride.
Good lord.
Roller coaster sparkles.
Usually foiled by aluminium. Kind of write that. Ross, thank you for the 53 months. Holy shit. All right. Leah, hello. Hi, welcome in. Happy early Saturday. Leah, you're here. We're Monday. We're going to play Expedition 33. It's happening. I have a computer that could run it for real now, and Bob requested it. So Monday, we're going to start playing Expedition 33. Yes. I'm so glad. I'm like, I tell people, I'm like, I have to tell Leah. And I was going to post a graphic to places, but you popped in just in time. So yes, Expedition 33 starting on Monday. Yeah, it's happening. Okay. I don't think there's anything we could do unless we happen to find a just random key laying around. Or again, game, you gave me a sledgehammer. That why? Surely we could do that. What could that possibly, what could that mean? What could those mean? Damn it. So we just have two things, right? So it's not even all that stuff. We could, but please don't call M. No, that joke's been used before. You know. It's just tried and true. All right, game. There's got to be something else. It can't just be that, like, the 2 turn. There's like, that top one has to do something. I mean, yeah, are we brute forcing this? Yes, we are trying very hard to brute force it. Am I also forgetting which one we started on with some of these? Yes, I'm also forgetting which one we started on with some of these. Because. Also, how are you? How are things? I saw that you went live some number of days ago, but last weekend, but I was unfortunately busy and didn't catch that until like hours after the fact. I was sad. Yeah, if anything deserves to have its puzzles brute forced, I think it's this game. Because. And then once we rotate this one fully, then it's all kind of done. It was your return team. Awesome. You're starting. That is so great. I'm so happy to hear that. What? Hey, 1 day a week is something. I'm 2 days a week. Just some kind of something is good, right? Especially because I know you're having a hard time. We don't have to dwell on it, but yeah. Okay, so none of that shit worked. We've done, I think, what is the full gambit at this point. Yeah, we've done everything. Let's point them all in the same direction. What about that? We have Biggie, we have Little, we got Little. Again, game, you gave me a frickin' sledgehammer. Let me use it. If not sledge shape, then why sledgehammer? And then like what is how does one turn the top thing? I know. Didn't check that secret garden door. No, it's locked. It's locked. We tried opening that and it's locked. I know every time game. I just point everything at the door I want open. That has to work, right? Legally, that is a requirement. And there's not like letters. I'm gonna assume that's a big old nope. A nope sandwich with a side of nope sauce. A stone E. Huh. In the workshop. Huh. Again, I don't know what this... Why do I have that saved? It's easiest just to keep it. I know we were in here. This is from here. I've previously solved the puzzle connected to... I have no memory of this place. Okay. Wait, there's a stone M. I'm glad, because, again, I have no memory of this place. What the shit, game? All right, well, we've solved it, so we're not going to worry about it. This is the problem, is then I get really excited and I start flipping through really fast. Then it's like, what was I looking for? I don't remember. No. Fuck. All right. We've dawdled enough. The more time we waste here, the less time we have to really do damage elsewhere in the house. Unless game wants to, you know, give Red a key. As a treat. Would not say no. And the fewer steps, right? Always something. And there's always... that was way off key of something there. Always something there to remind me was what I was going to sing, but I was nowhere close to the right pitch for that. We got fruits. What if I just carved a fruit into the shape of? A key. I know. The game is like, okay, now that you don't need them, you can have all the bonus steps you want. Sir, you can have steps for days. As far as I'm concerned, that is wonderful. You want a salt shaker? You can have a salt shaker. You want a sledgehammer? Have a sledgehammer. There is no need. You are want for nothing that is unhelpful. We can have all of it. Give me a thing, game. Give me a sign. A pawn. I mean, it's gotta be one of those things, but we don't know what that is. Ay, ay. Also, my metal detector has been fucking useless. It hasn't gone off once. There was something in there. I don't know if it was important. Was it important? Feeling somewhat set upon? A bit, yes. I may be entitled to compensation. Or condensation. One of those two. There is... Oh, God. I could turn on... You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, I could turn the lights in the dark room. That's the wrong way. We're going to waste steps. We're going to waste steps. Just in case. And I don't remember what was behind that door, and I don't feel like doing that puzzle anymore. We did it once. But I don't remember what the thing was, and I don't, yeah, I'm just not gonna. The doctors are staying very far away from us. Very far away. We've had so many apples. So many apples. And then the game immediately. Oh, Hawk. We have a key. We have a key. And now we have to walk back with 7 steps. There's 7 steps. I don't think we're gonna make it. Because that is in row 9. And we have to go through row 1. Wait a minute, safe. What's safe? 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 What do you mean safe? Where? Where's safe? Safe on patio? Safe in corridor? I walk too fast. Safe on the veranda? Oh! Just a delightful. Thank you. We're gonna end it in the doesn't matter because we're not gonna make it out of the den. Into here and done. Exhausted. Oofsicles. Okay. We live to fight another day. Ish. I think it's a good opportunity for us to, like... What's the word I want to look for? Spend a day off someplace else in the country. 120 steps taken is not bad. The Garden Villa. Save and continue. Because we can fit at least one more run. One more day in here, I'm sure. 8:33. So, antechamber. On the way back, we'll get through the uncle chamber. We're going to get so stuck in this routine that we're going to be walking in a rut. Oh, man. The schoolhouse? I don't know that we need the schoolhouse. Although we could get another lesson. Potentially. We did this shelter once. I don't remember what was useful about that. Let's do the schoolhouse. Yes. We'll run with it. And learning is power. Yes. Does that turn it off? Please don't turn it off. Please don't take that away from me. I'm gonna leave that on. Or do I need to turn them off? Game. Please don't. Please don't. I beg of you, game. Don't take that wonderful elevator away from me. It gave me such hope for half a second. Okay. To the antechamber. If only it were that easy. When game says, yeah, you just draft better. That's how you win the game. Is you just draft the rooms that you need. And you will have them. That simple. Thank you, game. I appreciate your complete disregard for my own sanity. We have a classroom. Let's do a classroom. Hall pass? A hall pass? I will not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallways all the way back. The ball is the earth. Nice. So I just need hallways all the way back. That's all I need. Okay. So we have more sheets. But this is all the coloring stuff. Why is everyone's favorite color red? The blueprints is not approved. Does not approve. What? What? Why is 8 infinity? Grade 1. I'm gonna eat the chalk. I'm gonna eat the chalk. They can't stop me. 8 is infinity. I know. I like, of course, right? Of course that's there. What? Can I use the multipass on this? Lilu Dallas multipass? Okay, we did. I don't even remember, man. There's drafting strategy. There's big stars. What game? What? We've done one drafting strategy because we have the pictures from it somewhere. I need to get rid of some of these screenshots. I have too many. That doesn't tell me which one it is. So I don't think we've done the middle one. So we'll do the middle one. It was the middle bush. And then we keep going on hopes and prayers. So I can, okay, so I can rotate floor plans. Okay. Well, there's not really a need to. We could just... Items for sale and then to the left. That seems good. That seems... I know, we give it a spin. I'm gonna play Jerusalem. Sneakers, magnifying glass, sleep mask, and something. Oh, running shoes. Sleep mask gives us a bonus for some of the bedrooms, right? Oh, and a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer it is. Do it. If If only because there's a chance right here to just schmack. We got a key. The Nook. Yes, to get another key. Okay. Then, continuing on. The dark room is the only one that doesn't dead end us. We've done the thing in this study after much hemming and hawing and clue by foring. Let's do the dark room. The only Nook you acknowledge, yes, who was and should have been a tanuki, not a raccoon. Bright, flashing, lighty things. 3, 2, 1, go. Flashing is done. Sadness is with us forever. What are we of not using keys? Let's do it. Foxicles, this one. We'll do the left one. I don't feel like I do the left one enough. The storeroom. We're key neutral. But we have a Chevelle. And that is good. For certain definitions of good. It might not give us a key card. But we can get dirty. So we have to go all the way back to the drawing room. It's fine. For certain definitions of fine. The parlor, because we cannot get enough of this puzzle. We simply cannot. Okay. Blue box is true. Gems are in the true box. Black box is true. Those are both false. This one is true. In there and here. We're just going to go on vibes the entire time. Huzzah! It's like, I want to explain it where my thoughts are at, but at the same time, like, it's just easier to not. You know? Like, if I just didn't. Hall pass. Hall pass. Come on, give me a hall pass. Hall pass. Hall pass. Hall pass. Let's do it. Boo. The greenhouse, but we don't have the broken lever. Well, we want the bedroom in it because we want to keep going. Because otherwise we've ended the run. And we are not. We don't want to be sad like that. The den or the passageway? I think the den. We'll do the den. Because the den gives us gem. And I want the passageway really not leading up to the foundation. Or I want the passageway actually at the foundation. Schmack! Schmack, schmack, schmack. Oh, key card! Do I have an... Oh, yeah, the dark room. We could go to the dark room. Okay, but this way. We have a workshop. And nothing I can do in the workshop right now. I really feel like I need that power thing for the workshop. And then I can break down that wall in the basement if I could ever get back to the flippin' flappin' basement. Now, we could assume that we could get in through the foundation again. Assume. We all know what that does. And boy, does mine... I mean, you could look at it. There's a redeem. So we also are about to negate our use of the key card regardless. So yeah, this is the only viable option out of here. So now the key card is not needed because we just blocked off that door. So good. Okay, but this way. Yes, use a key. Hall pass. Hall pass. The Great Hall has the thing. The Great Hall pass plus sledgehammer equals passage. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be nice if we could break doors? We'd get all over the. We tried to shoehorn it, but it didn't work. Great Hall, East lever, East lever, East lever. Okay, so one of these. We'll give it a chance. We're trying. There was an attempt. We have another key though. We have another key. I hate this. Give me more keys, game. I need all the keys, please. This one is like all locked anyway. Fuck. Didn't the hall pass prevent that? Fuck. Ugh. We're not dead yet, but we are kind of hurting a little bit. Because we could still get keys from down here. We could just accidentally stumble on the largest cache of keys this house has ever seen. I would also like to be able to hold on to a key and turn it daintily, so I don't break it in every door that I come across. Daintily. Daintily. I dream of a day where the drawing room is no longer the room we've been in the most. And that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each other classroom in my house. We have the dining room where we have the guests. Let's do another classroom. Why not? We made it up to grade like something. Okay, that's still infinity. But like, I know this now. Oh wait, you can't. Oh yeah, I'm like, you can't be a B plus if there's. Yeah, some of them are wrong. 3 of them are wrong. I know that because the 3 is written in purple. F. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. None of these are going to be perfect because that would be too easy. I mean, right there. We're just gonna clue by for the heck out of it. And just show you. The little Robbie is color. Honestly, dude, wouldn't I mean that is such this like town to be like that. The apple's great. It's to be like, no, we're not gonna accommodate anybody. Sorry, Rob, fuck you. Have you considered being less colorblind? You should have thought of that before you were born that way. Also, you should have given us more keys. What if at the workshop yeah, what if I combined the hall pass and the key card? Yeah, the game does need more. It really does. Yes. Oh shit, fuck. We got 2 keys, including a silver. All right, well, we're gonna not waste steps. Honestly, even IRL schools rarely accommodate colorblind people. True, these are facts. Speaking from experience, it takes lawsuit threatens. Yeah, right, and even for them, it's the bare minimum. Yeah. I don't like that schools are so anti-whatever. So annoying. I am fortunate to not have to worry about a major key and a minor key. Yes, let's do it. I doubt the major key would be the one that we need. It is the greenhouse key, or the secret garden key. Which is still good. We need to be on the edges of the world to use it. But we can open up 2 more things in the Great Hall, which is kind of cool. So we could get out. We could get out of the thing because we have what keys do we have? We have a yeah, but like I have 2 special keys. What do I have? Oh, I have the right silver key and like I said, silver key and garden key. Your 2 favorite experiences that blow your mind to this day was not 1, but 2 teachers writing blue on a whiteboard, told multiple times by you, your friends, your parents, and principals, hey, you can't do blue. He can't see that. And both just went, but then it's not colorful and fun. That was their excuse. Yeah, like first off, like, have you considered not, this is said entirely in jest, by the way, have you considered not ruining everyone else's fun? Have you considered just suffering in silence, please? So everyone else can have their fun. Could you do that? Could you do that for us? Just suffer in silence. You're making me uncomfortable. It's such a boomer thing. Such a boomer thing. You know? And there's green. Yeah, right? It doesn't have to be blue. Exactly. I probably passed 50 chests on the way here. I probably tripped over 3 just getting around the door. Okay. So, this one will get us over there. And this one... What if I did the secret garden key in the middle? I'm gonna guess it doesn't work. The mechanarium has 1 door for every mechanical. I have 0. Hall pass, motherfuckers! Let's go! I don't remember what that did, but it's cool. Free step. That's free steps. That's free step real estate. So if I were the lever, I'd be behind this one, right? Yes, I would be. Sweet. Awesome song. Does it cost gems? Could be. There's something about gems, yeah. Both were funny enough. European foreign teachers, that's what made it even funnier. When you think about it, it would be the American teachers being dumb, right? And doesn't cost, yeah, and it does not cost steps to walk between. And we get to keep a key. Okay. Okay. So... And we don't cost gems when we draft a hallway from a hallway. It has layers. A lot of this game make more sense if you start from the very beginning. Yeah, it does. Okay, so you watched this game most today and you're still... Yeah, we've been at this game for a while. And yes, it makes much more sense if you've watched it from the beginning. is really the answer to that one. So I need to get here. So we could try burning this way. Fuck it. You feel like you stepped in the middle of Twin Peaks? Very probably. Okay, the pool. Yes. Yes. That gives us access to one of the doors, which we have not. We would need to have the greenhouse, which we do not, and we would need to have the other piece of the broken lever, which we do not. Oh, shit. What options do I have? Like none. Okay, good. The billiard room. Let's frickin' go. Maybe give us a key. Maybe give us a key. Maybe give us a key. Maybe give and no giggles. Maybe. Possibly. Why does the math?
Red, Skyladachi would like to remind you to take a drink.
Thank you. Taking a drink. 5 minus 1 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 2 times 3 is 412. Twelve minus 4 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. You want to play darts? I know. This is unfortunately just not darts. But yes. Okay, 1 multiply. I love this one. 1 times 1 divided by 1. That is the best one. 2 keys. Oh, stop game. Stop it. Oh, my little heart can't take it. Oh, he can't take it. That. Sorry. We're crashing out. We are crashing out, chat. Stop it. Stop it. Do this. Oh, I wish I had dice. I wish I had dice. Pour one out for the Panda on this run. It was a good run. There was an attempt. Yep. Well, fuck you, game. Because it's not completely dead, but it is on the worst kind of life support you've ever seen. We have a door off of the passageway, and if we get more keys, we get out of the Great Hall. And we have the secret garden key. That's yes. 1, that's 2 keys. It's better than 0 keys. Better than 0 keys. And we get this, and I've not been in the servants' quarters. We're gonna read that, and we're gonna read my keys. Oh, here's the keys. You get a key and a key, just 2 keys. Okay. There are 12 major keys. Are the green ones true? We know the red ones are false. Blue is true, right? Green memos we have no guidance on. Green memos are a hallucination from eating too many mushrooms. Partly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of young Master Simon. Yeah, drive me to the back room. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale, to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulation. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend Herbert. Interesting. This is just the different rooms? Of which we've seen everything but her ladyship's chambers, I think. So we have 24 steps, 2 keys. It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses. Let's hit it. To try to get over to this side, we have a 3rd key, so and that can work. So again, we're not out of the woods yet. We're also not trapped yet. This is our hopes and dreams. We have options, of which I don't like them already. God, if only, well, I can't do the vault anyway. So, okay, a backtrack from the 3rd grade classroom. But I don't think we've been on this level yet. Hold on a second. Let's go get the Use the elements below to form the answers to each of the questions below. Okay. Interesting. How bad did they mess this up? Wow. Wow. Quinn. Really? H2O in a gaseous state is called Mrs. Peterson. Wow. That was a choice. How did you get 1 out of 3? I don't, dude. Okay, well, that's fine. We have ourselves a periodic table, but we've already got a picture of a periodic table. And we've already got that. The same 8 sideways is still in this classroom. All right. Oh, fuck. I had the freaking dice. Red. Oh, my lord. I keep forgetting I have the dice. I never use the dice. I need to get used to that a little bit more. 5 gems. Apples are extra delicious and 3 more steps. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I forgot I had 2 dice. That could have been useful in the classroom situation. Oh, red. Red, 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 red. See me after class, right? Hold on. So from here... Okay, so use the secret garden key here. Open the other thing. That is 2 doors open. Hell, if we could open up that last door. These appear to have stayed in the same position. But we still don't know what that position is. We have a shovel. What if I dug up an apple? That'd be yummies. Okay. Onward and upward. Yes, courtyard. Courtyard indeed. We have a key card. We are undeterred. We have a metal detector. Oh man, are we snatching victory? I know this is way too early to call this, but are we snatching victory from the jaws of defeat? Could we? Could we? We have 2 options now. And we have a bunch of steps. Oh man. Yeah, there's only one way to find out. This could be run. 1 key. 2 rerolls. We'll do this one. Re-roll it. The Cloisters. Let's go. You have to ask, have I ever played Chicken Detective? I've not played Chicken Detective. No. It does sound fun, maybe. Game, I pressed the button. This is glitched. Something about this is glitched. Or was it Chicken Please? I've not played that either. I've not played any game that's chicken something. I swear this is glitched. Man, you gotta send the link, please. Yeah, if you want to drop it in the gaming channel, in the Discord, that'd be fantastic. My outfit in general, Eunice has the right vibe for it. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm here for it. Like, game. What the shit? We know it's that. And the fact that it like disappears. Like, what? That's like, fix it, game. Come on now. Please. Would really appreciate it if you could get that working. I have things I want to dig up out here. I have disappointment to get to. Okay, while we're waiting. Okay, we need a key. How do I get a key? I need this damn thing to work. We have the commissary, but there's no keys for sale there. We could have... You know what we could have done? One of the options somewhere was a keys for sale. Was the keys thing. That would have been the right choice. That would have been a better choice. We're sometimes a little too laser focused on that. We're gonna just walk around in circle. I don't. Oh, this room just angers me so much. I know the game it thwarts. Yeah, we are like so close to that. We have 2 doors open, but we have no means by which to get into there. And choices were made that led to our demise that could have been made better. Like, it should just be click the button and it opens. It shouldn't be this, whatever this is. If you're giving me the option, either give me feedback or something. Or let me like click more frequently. What this? I don't like this game. This is bad. I know, sledgehammer, please. Or just, again, if I just like step over the wall. That's like barely even knee height. Game, I know this room has 4 walls, but like, I'm not feeling any of them. My suspension, I am a young, presumably able-bodied individual if you're making me walk around all the time. 35 centimeters or so, exactly. There, what? Okay, so we clicked a little bit over. Nothing of interest. I'll be the judge of that. Could have dug up a key. Game. You're doing it again. You're doing it again, game. You're giving me hope. Fuck you, game. We got it. We did it. We are in. Before we go back. Damn. Okay. Okay. "43 steps. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. So we have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. They were smelly feet, but it was still worth it. 10 out of 10 would crash out again in this game. To the south. To the south. Unless there wasn't a dig spot in there, was there? I don't think so. I do want to keep an eye out for dig spots, but otherwise we're going to just sort of make our way back. Head to the front door. And do it. You probably can't tell, but the excitement is palpable. It's like Palpatine. It's the Palpatine rabbit. I don't know. Don't judge me. Or do. I'm not a cop. What is it that adds... Something spreads roots around. Oh yeah, the secret garden. There it is. Well, that's cool. Oh, okay. The next major question I have, which we'll answer very soon, actually, is did I, maybe the problem was I lost the key by spending it. Yeah, the secret garden has fruit. Yeah, I realize that now. Like, yeah. Doubly so, and we got fortunate that the secret garden the key was given to us several times over. So, okay, we're gonna answer this question right now. Is does using the basement key down here, does that spend the key? Like, is it then gone from our inventory? Meaning that I didn't fuck up by not saving it, because it would have been gone anyway and I would have had to get back there as well. No, it is kept in our inventory. Okay. Disappointment V2. Let's go. The other side of the thing. Huzzah! We've made it. Okay. Okay. And we have 41 steps. And we're now over here. And we can get to this. But we cannot get back into the basement the other way because we have not unlocked this yet. And I don't think we could. So this is potentially mostly an exploratory thing. Okay, in order to use the boat, we need to take this down one chunk. Which means that we would probably need to do something. We need something besides something. Okay, we would need to do more with the pump room in order to be able to get back and forth across the lake. Okay. And then there's still there's that, like, there's a hole down there. It's not in my bucket, dear Liza, but there is a hole. Okay. That is just a part of the map. Oh, if only. I don't think we have any computers available today. If only, man. Yeah, I don't see any computers on the map. This, though, is a thingamabobber. Which is the same center as out there. Same core. The dividing lines are the same as well, but there's only 3 of them. The outside is black? Doesn't make any sense. Metropolitan. Large city-state with a dense... that doesn't make any sense. Floating between the razors, called moats. From the shape and style of the moats, we can tell the type of society a realm. Okay, so it's metropolitan. From the edge serving as a container for the information within, there are 8 different borders, each one corresponding a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner. Okay, so it's black or red? I mean, red would make sense. But like that gives us like nothing. Okay, but let's take a picture to last longer. Yoy. Yeah. Okay, but we can make it to the catacombs. With some luck, the catacombs can do something useful for us. We have 0 luck. Okay, we cannot get into the catacombs. But what we can do is pull you. Which doesn't help us this time. But next time we can come down through the foundation. And then we can complete and get through there. So in theory now, we have enough to get us to the north lever. A push me, pull you. Touche. I do love a good Dr. Dolittle joke. Wait, can I get through here right now, actually? Can we just explore this for the moment since we haven't been over here yet? We'll pull that back in a minute. Where are you getting power from? Okay. So yeah, we'll pull that back and leave that set for the next time. So, yeah, okay, so this was, okay, if we could figure out the catacombs entrance, we could get to here. But really what we would need then is to drain the reservoir by 1 level, because I assume 1 level, because then the boat could be more useful. But next time, assuming this door is still unlocked, which we can confirm that at the beginning of the next day. I don't know if I want to burn a whole day doing that or not, because we're so close to the end of stream. Unless I can get a key, which I don't know where we'd even find one, because I didn't draft the key room, and both of those doors up there are locked. I don't think anything else is open for us. Hey, congratulations to tonight's stars' stream, Dark Rider, Roz, and Moncreep. As always, thanks for hanging out, being members of the community. Always appreciated. Okay. The many ways of getting to the basement. Yeah, so okay, back up. Back up. I mean, that door is sitting open, so I'm gonna hope that that means that that is just open. It don't mean shit, though, because every door sits open when you open it. I keep hoping to, like, see a thing. Okay, where else could there be? Let's just go check. We have 37 steps and a shovel. So let's at least make sure we're not missing any patches of dirt, any diggable ground. Because we did get one key from one. Our stubbornness paid off in glorious, glorious ways. So it could pay off again. Potentially. It's a lot to ask, but it could. There we go. We have a key. That should be enough to get us into the foundation. Stop. 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 Don't. No. No. I can't take this. I can't take this. I can't take this. Mybla. Hello, hi, welcome in. That's some luck. That really is. Mybla or something. If I'm mispronouncing it, there's something better. Please let me know. But welcome in, happy Friday. I can't take this. I can't do this. Tethercat, hello, hi, welcome in, happy Friday. We're going to be very, very deliberate about how we use our steps. Because I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I can't say it. Yeah, just quickly popping in. Hi, bye. Yes. Just double check. This had better be just better not be a okay. I'm like, this better not be a double lock situation here. Chad, I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, so the doors do not stay open. No, they do. They stay unlocked. Okay. That confirms that. I know. There's a part of me that wants to be like, no, we're done, but I can't do that. Okay. This raises and lowers, right? No, this does not raise and lower.
Okay, bend over.
Thank you for the follow. No, that's not where we want to be. That's not where we want to be. Oh my god. I need to get to that side. And then back out. Right? Is that how that goes? How did I had this a little bit better the last time. No, raise it. I don't remember. This is play it for what it is, Red. This, because no, this isn't it. I can't get out that way. No, we need to get off of that onto this. Right? No, that doesn't help me. Let's find out. Let's find out. There's a chance. Of what? Again, we don't mention this. Kind of the game that it doesn't chart. I know, I was afraid, like, I starting to think like how many of these things do I have to worry about steps for and things like that. That's the up and down. Okay. We're not gonna get too The house was larger than expected, 5 stars, right? I don't like this music. I know, like, I've got 20 steps. That I don't know. I'm not gonna do the math. Because the math doesn't matter. It's all steps anyway. And then like what am I looking for when I get there? Why was that multiple levels? Why was there a raising and a lowering? Why is that an option game? I can't, chat. I can't do this. I have a reason. All right. If it was gonna give me the key thing, I was gonna go in and buy a key. A rock. I'm gonna use the rock to break something expensive. Okay. Up through the passageway. Through the classroom. Through the observatory. We have the steps. We have the steps. I can't, chat. I'm not prepared for this. Fucking can't. I'm afraid to touch this door. I'm afraid this thing is locked. I'm really afraid this is locked. Yeah, that secret garden fruit is paying dividends. Holy shit. Chat.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view.
Why am I emotional for
The
this?
sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's
I mean, that's a big part of it, yes.
He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was
But also
wearing.
just like, I didn't think we were gonna get here.
The world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
So we were the Red Prince. Become Blue Prince. Damn. That is credits. That is credits. Holy shit. We did it, chat. I was joking when I said we snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, but we literally did just that. Damn. Thank you, Tuesday. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Monday. Yes. Oh, we did it. Again, I think it's mostly because, like, God, the effort it takes to get it. I get it now. Like, you can do this on day one if you get a really good draw. If you get the pool, the pump, the foundation, and then make it to the antechamber, you could do it. You would need, and as well as all the luck of all the extra steps you need, and then finding one of the levers. Like, shit, you could do it on day one. That's wild. Okay. I think... Okay. I'm like... If If we have to, we'll mute the music and go to the talking scene. What perfect timing, too. Holy shit. Yeah, the amount of randomness is it really is. Yeah, without any upgrades, absolutely brutal. I mean, you noticed how snarky I was. We've been playing this game for a while now, off and on. We've had a few stretches of this game. And like, the randomness kind of got to me. I think that's why the emotions come into play, is the randomness kind of got to me a little bit. You might have noticed. You didn't realize Andrew Schultes helped out. Yeah. There we go. Mount Holly, your new home. Can I redraw my home, please? I want something a little better. 4 green rooms, 3 classrooms, 34 rooms. We reached rank 10, 124 steps, 10 items, and we had 1 new room. We had this servant's quarters, which was new. Andrew, yeah, okay. Oh, the lead dev for Tunic. Oh, he would. By the way, Chad, if you've not played Tunic, Tunic is fantastic. And Andrew Schultes, whatever, streams on Twitch and is really cool. Save and quit. I may still play this game off stream, but that is a wrap on blueprints for stream. Well, frickin' done. Tunic, I can barely afford 1. And the question is, are you gonna bond them? Are you gonna run them on 2 different IP addresses? Are you gonna do failover? Hot, cold, whatever. But yes. And thank you for shouting him out. Anyway, holy shit. We did it, chat. We absolutely did it. We had a fantastic last 2 streams of this. And we came from so far and we got here. That is wild. Swiggity swoogity, right, Beeb? I know. Anyway, if you've been hanging out or new here, came in by accident, or have generally forgotten and wanted not to go for 100%, it'll probably go as something that people can still request and bring on stream. Am I going for 100% on stream? Not without a nudge. But anyway, hello, hi. I'm Red the Panda, cybernetically enhanced Red Panda VTuber and variety streamer. I play all kinds of games, from puzzle games to survival builders to mascot jump scare horrors, or whatever strikes my fancy in the moment. Tonight, we fucking rolled credits on Blueprints, and I couldn't be more happy. It's wonderful. Thank you to Moncriep and to Roz for the subs. My bot, of course, has not found anyone to raid out to, but that's okay. We'll figure out somebody. Yes, I stream Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're usually live by like 7:15, 7:20. On nights like tonight, sometimes we push a little longer and we go to 7:45 because the dinner we ordered didn't get there for 2 hours. But that is fine. But I do post my weekly schedule in the Discord. So you can always tell if I have games that I've committed to on certain days, and you can get it in your own time zone, or if we have special events, or if I'm going to miss days like I'm going to in a couple of weeks. You can always know what's going on without the worrying of doing the time zone math. You were just here for the lulz. Honestly, that's all. Hey, we're here for that too. We love the people that are here for the lulz. But yes, we'll be back on Monday. Again, we're going to be starting a run of Clair Obscure Expedition 33, and how perfect that we finished off Blueprints before bringing that one on. So, if you want to check out a fresh run of that, come on in, stop by. It'll be good times. I will try to post some things on Blue Sky about it. All my socials do pop up as we are heading out for the raid, so you can catch those then if you want to find me and follow me, or you can catch my card. That's linked off of, again, all the links are down below too. You can find me in all the places from there. I'm pretty quiet on socials because my professional life kind of takes up all my time during the rest of the week when I'm not streaming, and that's fine. It happens. Okay, cool. Let's look and see who we can actually raid out to. There are a couple of people I see immediately that are possibilities. Who do we got? Well, I'm like, I see a couple, but we'll see. You're playing Outer Worlds 2. I don't want to see Outer Worlds 2. You're playing that game, and we already have opted to not play that game, which is fine. What is Lumen Tail? What is this one doing? Vibe check on this, and if this one doesn't pass the vibe check, then I think we are going to release people. Well, I'll open it up. If this one doesn't pass vibe check, we will open up for suggestions. Also, why are you here? I remember why I follow you. I think you're just kind of a person I followed. Don't remember why I follow you. That's okay, though. We could probably do this. Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll give that a shot. This is Fluffy Tails. They are playing Lumen Tale. Memories of Trey. I'm not familiar with that game. But that is okay. We'll head out to there. It seems kind of chill. It looks like a RPG, JRPG almost. So, yeah. Cool. Let's kick it off so we can get out of here because I am ready to just call it after that wonderfully emotional stream. It was good. Okay. Although I guess we were at a point where we could technically raid out into a blueprint stream because we've rolled credits and that is fine. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's kick this off. You can get some bonus nuggies if you stick around and follow us out with the raid. You can copy those messages. You know what the deal is. Thanks once again, everyone, for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. We will see everyone back here on Monday for Claire Obscure Expedition 33. If I don't catch you in your streams first. I have been Red. This has been Blueprint. Y'all have been fantastic. LP says, stay fierce, my friends. We'll see everyone on Monday.